Hey everybody, welcome to Massimo Motivation. Today we're going to talk about the difference between complaining, venting, and growing. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to Massimo Motivation. My name is Christopher Massimo, and today, in about 5 minutes, you should understand the difference between complaining, venting, and growing. So we'll start off with complaining. Essentially, complaining is when you go to anybody, could be somebody you know, could just be a totally random stranger on social media, and you just kind of vomit all over them. You take whatever problems you're having, and you're just like, here, take this, I don't want this, you have it. Listen to this. Stop your day, stop everything that you're doing, and just listen to me. The problem with complaining is that a week later, if I follow up with that same person that complained, they're probably complaining about the same exact freaking thing. And that's annoying. It's annoying for the person complaining because they're still stuck in that rut. It's annoying for everybody that you're involving in it. It's just annoying. Complaining is super annoying. So don't do that. Another easy way to see if it's complaining is by the time you're done taking that random stranger off of social media and blowing up their inbox, do you feel any better? Does it last for at least a few hours? If not, you just complained. Now, venting is very similar to complaining. Venting, by the time you're done with it, usually again, it could be a stranger, it could be somebody you know, but by the time you're done venting and letting that out, you feel a little bit better on the back end. Now, the distribution of the information is really what separates complaining from venting with how you feel at the end of it. If you do it in such a way where you're vulnerable, where sometimes you're met with empathy, where it's hopefully somebody that you have rapport with already, you usually come out the other end with a little more of a vent session and a little less of a complaining session. Complaining, an easy way to separate the two again, is general post on Facebook versus somebody that you have a really close relationship with. You've seen those people, we all know those people, we don't like those people. The people who just constantly post about their life on Twitter and Facebook, and every time you're like, I just want to unfollow that person. That's a complainer. They don't feel any better, and they typically complain about the exact same stuff. Now, venters, a week later, may also, just like complainers, be stuck in the same rut, but they're able to at least open up the window of opportunity to access behaviors and access growing, which is what we're going to move to next, because they feel a little bit better by the end of it. Now, the growers, I call it constructive communication. When they talk about their problems, there's an end game. There's a purpose with their time. They're typically more aware, they're more articulate, they are more capable of getting from point A, which is my perspective, to point B, which is your perspective, and getting you to understand it, and they're receptive. They're receptive to what they're told, so a week later with them, there's behavioral change. And now it doesn't mean their life has changed entirely, but there's a clear behavioral indication that they're applying something. And if you're not applying something, you automatically fall into the complainer or the venter section. The only way you're a grower is if you're applying what you're learning and what you're obtaining. So think long and hard about which one of these you are. Now listen, just to be really clear, it's okay to vent. It's okay to complain, it's okay to vent. It's okay to do these things at times because you get overwhelmed. I get it. But if you want to be successful and you want to have peace, not happiness, because on this channel, I don't like that word. If you want to find peace, you have to find ways to take things and make them constructive. You have to find ways to be opportunistic with your problems, and those are the growers. Those are the people who can take a problem and use it in a constructive communication type of way, so on the other end, a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later, they're better for it. So guys, I hope that helped you. Take the time to think about your most recent event, because I'm sure it wasn't that long ago, and which one you were, and start to check yourself on those habits. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know what you think, and as always, remember, mind, muscle, maximize.